Hey everybody, I has another bag, not a box, another bag. And this one is from Bricklink, like most of these boxes and bags are. Has Lego stuffs inside, parts and such. And to open this, I has a knife. I'll be using this one today. You can find my quick thoughts about this in the link in the card on the video or in the pinned comment. And for today's quick little knife safety tip, it's going to be a simple one, a really simple one. I'm just going to take out a little sheet of paper. Simple, but counterintuitive. You normally think that a knife that is really sharp, like this one obviously is, from just how easily it was able to go through this without any effort, you think that sharp means dangerous. Well, in most cases, that is very true. The sharper an object is, the easier it is for it to cause damage. But if you're actually using it, and you're using it properly, it's going to be safer to use something that is very sharp because you don't need to use much effort. It's much easier to control it that way, and control is key, compared to something like this that is dull right now because I haven't clipped off the end, and I've cut countless boxes with this thing, and it just needs to be adjusted now. But see, it requires a lot more effort, and when you have to put a lot more effort into using a blade, you have a lot more chance of poking through something and hurting yourself, or doing that thing if it gets out of control. Sharpness leads to control and simplicity and ease of use. If you have that control, it makes a knife or bladed tool or drill or anything else that has a sharp edge safer to use. And if you already know these knife tips that I've been giving lately, good. Do not assume that everyone does, though. A lot of adults and less so teens and less so kids assume that they know everything and therefore everyone else knows everything. Nothing could be farther from the truth. We're all ignorant of something. We're all ignorant of a lot of things. I myself know far less things than I don't know. There are far more things in this world that I do not know than things that I do know. And that will always be the case. And some of the things that I don't know are things that a lot of people find to be just common sense. Like, everybody knows that. Well, I didn't know. So sharing knowledge, especially safety-related things, is not something I'm ever going to be ashamed of. This is mostly replenishment here for stuff that I've been using. So more of these tan windows. I forget now, but yesterday I thought of something else I'm going to use these for. I forgot just now. Oh well. More of these one by ones. A little bit of overlap here between multiple orders. Lots of these windows. I have the double high ones, and also I have other colors, but just clear ones, it turned out. I didn't have that many of. I've actually used up most of the ones that I have. So that's just replenishment. These will be used in my Planetary Defense Force base. I think I have enough of those now. This stuff is for texture. I'm going to use these to create some interesting shapes, hopefully. That's my idea. That's my hope. Planetary Defense Force related stuff. Again, these they were really cheap, and I figure I can use them to make some containers. Red color, not so common for this. These will be used for Planetary Defense Force good guy stuff. These I've been using up a lot of. Again, a little bit of overlap between multiple orders there, but I have once again used up the majority of the ones that I opened in that last haul from Bricklink. So this is good to fill some of that back up. And then in here, there's one additional thing inside of there I wanted to point out. So these I got again for texture and to create just interesting shapes. It's a worm gear, a half wide worm gear, newer style, not the largest diameter, but has a couple of axle holders on either end. I'm not going to be using this many for actual Technic builds, but I do want to use them to create texture, to create interesting shapes for piping and things on the inside of my Planetary Defense Force base. And then I got a couple of these helmets from, I think these were from Ultra Agents, if I recall correctly. But I loved this helmet when it first came out, and I think I donated the Ultra Agents sets, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while, but I didn't keep any of the stuff because I prefer to keep entire sets together rather than parting them out or just keeping stuff that I want and then getting rid of everything else. So now I have just these helmets that I wanted. They're just really cool looking, fighter jet style with the hoses, the breathers, dual molded, just really cool stuff. And not that common. Only ever released in one single set to date. They should do it in more different colors. But that's it. Quick little haul. A little bit of information about knife safety and why I do it and why I will not stop. Except when I have nothing particularly valuable to add. So, you can get back to work. As always, I will talk to you again very soon.